Man, do I hate tape wrestling shows or do I hate freaking tape wrestling shows to death? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to No Limits Lucas, No Limits Daily Show for February 15, 2020 for your special edition at the No Limits Daily Show. The reason why I say I hate professional wrestling tape shows as of today for February 15, 2025, the reason is this. As I woke up around 4 o'clock, I was crazy to wake up 4 o'clock. I went to bed about 6:30 last night. I'm like, oh my god, I was freaking early as hell for me. It was cold in Syracuse, New York. And I was freaking cold. I wanted to snuggle on my blanket and I'm falling asleep the rest of the night. I woke up at 4 o'clock today and it's just a weird sleep schedule. I know, dude. A weird sleep schedule for sure. I'll be honest there. The reason why I say I hate professional wrestling tape shows is because, dude, I was scrolling to Twitter around 7 o'clock this morning. I seen there was a tape, AEW Grand Slam Australia. I'm like, I should have known that, honestly. I should not have known that, but still. Tony Khan, you need to freaking be more specific on what your television show is taped or not taped. Especially for big events like this, Grand Slam Australia for AEW. Your first Australia ever show in the Australia market, to say the least. He wasn't Pacific. He was freaking dumb for not freaking pointing this out. Like, dude, you gotta point this out, man. Now I look like a freaking idiot. I was supposed to put preview predictions for today, but no. I seen the tape show and I don't know freaking spoilers thanks to freaking Twitter. It's not even their fault or my fault. It's Tony Khan's fault. Oh my god. I'm not saying you have a tape show. It's fine. It's fine. But you gotta at least say it in advance it's a tape show. There's no reports on it here being a tape show either. I at least don't think it was. Like, dude, you got me more freaking specific if you ask me. That's just a little bit hard hat. I gotta share about that. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today, by the way? Oh my god. A little heartbreak I gotta share about Tony freaking Khan. This later, bro. I can do another different rant to Tony Khan. I feel like that's my freaking podcast. I don't get out of context of I feel, in all honesty. But dude, I was ready to do predictions for Grand Slam, and I can't do it now because I know the freaking spoilers. If I know that, I was doing the Grand Slam preview predictions for yesterday, and a freaking voice crack. Lovely. But now, since Tony Khan's be stubborn, I missed the preview predictions show because I know the spoilers. I don't know who won. I already know who won. There's people not going to half the outcomes on us. I already know right now. Just to say the least. But honestly, welcome everybody. Your No Limits Daily Show for February 15, 2025. Hi, I'm your host, Lucas Allen from Syracuse, New York. And he's a raging lunatic sometimes. But he's a good lunatic. He always takes constructive criticism when you're nice about it, to say the least. 3 minutes on podcast, we discuss any one of my news here. Oh, lovely. Now I'm going to get to your preview for your intro here. That's your intro here for discussing this on the show. We're going to your Friday Night Smackdown, February 15, 2025 highlights. Remember, there's only highlights here. There's a special daily show today. We'll be coming out the podcast tomorrow. For the grades in general, to say at least. All my major wrestling show grades, including Grand Slam and Vengeance Day for sure tonight. We're also McCool announced for WWE Hall of Fame for induction in 2025. We're also discussing Josh Alexander, reportedly expected to land in AEW. Discussing NXT Vengeance Day for 2025 preview and predictions. And always just stay in wrestling and quoted finish off your podcast. Only 5 things to discuss in today's podcast. A little bit nice for me. Only 5 pages of notes, too. It's a very easy day for me, to say the least. As always, thank you for watching No Limits Lucas and AB. As always, going to say it's No Limits Daily Show, a special edition of No Limits Daily Show. Starting with, you guessed it, your Friday Night Smackdown, February 15, 2025 highlights. Starting with Cody Rhodes, he kicks off the show with Drew McIntyre then interrupted, and Rhodes and Jacob Fatu also interrupted by saying he's going to bring the undisputed WWE Championship back to the Bloodline. Sure, Jacob, sure. You're obviously World Champion level competitor for sure. I mean, Jacob Fatu is a badass man, but still. He is not being Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship, dude. He's just not. Let's all be real. Drew McIntyre stands on more chance than Cody Rhodes than Jacob Fatu. Let's be all real. I can actually think Drew McIntyre's going to beat Cody Rhodes eventually. Maybe not WrestleMania this year. Maybe that's like SummerSlam or something like that. 2025. Wait and find out then, though. But honestly, this is an okay segment. I didn't care for this. I could take it or leave it, honestly. It's what SmackDown's basically been the last month or so. Ever since the first ever in a Raw or Raw SmackDown for January 5th, 2025, but you get the point. You get the freaking point. This is an okay start, but I just don't care. I didn't care whatsoever, say the least. Here's my podcast graded on Sunday, tomorrow. Move on to Naomi, the lovely Trinity Fatu Naomi. One of my favorites in all women's professional wrestling. She's also one of my favorites of Wayne defended Women's United States Champion Chelsea Green and a Women's Intercontinental Championship. Oh my God. I won the United States Champion with the Intercontinental Championship. Lovely, Lucas. Lovely, dude. Let's try it again. Naomi defeats Chelsea Green in Women's I'm going to say it again. Women's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. This is a good match, but dude, why is Chelsea Green in this match? Why is she going to be involved in this? Same thing with Lyra Valkyrie. They're both Women's Intercontinental Champion and Women's United States Champion, respectively. You would think to be worried about defending their championships. Like, also, do you see Shinsuke Nakamura and who's the Intercontinental Champion? We're going to bring for our Intercontinental Champion. Oh, Braun Breaker. You see Braun Breaker and Shinsuke Nakamura in qualifying matches for the men's elimination chamber? No. So why do we need the same thing for Lyra Valkyrie and Chelsea Green? I don't get it. I don't get it, dude, in all honesty. So a fun, decent match for what it was. But Naomi gets the win, obviously the right outcome here. You know, Chelsea Green, you want to make your championships look meaningful. Women's United States Championship, Women's Intercontinental Championship. Both women's and mid-card champions took L's this week. Lovely, to say the least. Nice prestige there, Triple H, to say the least. On to Motor City Machine Guns, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley. They defeat Los Garza's Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza. It's an okay match for what it was. I didn't care, honestly. It's just, this show is so mad, dude. You tell this show freaking mad or what? It's nothing bad, nothing great. It's just right in the middle of mad. I don't. It's just even just as bad, I feel it, honestly. When you get nothing to talk about, it's like, dude, what's the point of having a review show or a daily show like I'm doing? What's the point? What's the freaking point, I feel? Meaningless match on the show. So even worse on this show, LA Knight. I love LA Knight. LA Knight is freaking great. A great promo, decent in-ring worker, you name it. He defeats The Miz and gets a number one. This is where 9 of them bucket contenders for a United States Championship. Shinsuke's Nakamura's title. Oh my God. Why is The Miz and freaking United States Championship discussion in 2025? Nothing against The Miz, Mike Mizan. He seems like a nice guy in the world. But dude, do we need this? The answer is no, we sure did not. Oh my God, bro. See what I mean about a SmackDown dude being 3 hours? It's just a freaking waste of a freaking television show half the time. This is 3 hours, my God, I'm going on Friday night. I'm not going to watch the show live on Friday night. I was watching it the next day, but you get the freaking point, people. Let's be real. I mean, this show is obviously really forgettable. There was some decent stuff that progressed, like storylines with Solo Sikoa and the Bloodline potentially making up. And also, Charlotte Flair made a petition on Friday Night SmackDown. Let's get into that in a minute. Now, before we get into Carmelo Hayes defeats another member of the Awesome Truth, R-Truth. I love R-Truth dearly. He is a funny-ass man, dude. R-Truth is a gem to professional wrestling. But do we also need Carmelo Hayes being involved with R-Truth? Like, glad to see Carmelo Hayes getting wins and everything. But do we have to have R-Truth and Carmelo Hayes on this show? The answer is hell freaking no. Oh my God, this show is a drizzling crap soup, mate. It's, oh my God. This show is just very meaningless to say the least. Moving on, the lovely Tiffany Stratton. Lovely Tiffy time, to say the least. She beats Nia Jax. By the way, Tiffany Stratton, oh my God, that woman does not miss when it comes to in-ring gears, does she? That is a gorgeous-ass woman, Tiffany Stratton. I'm not even a fan of blondes to begin with. Y'all know that. I'm not a fan of blondes. I'm more Mercedes Moné fans. That type of women. But blondes, Tiffany Stratton is an exception. Tiffany Stratton's an exception. Liv Morgan's definitely an exception. Maurice is an exception for Mrs. Wife, obviously. Former women's wrestler in WWE. There's a bunch of different, like Mariah May, Toni Storm. They're lovely women, too. But other than that, I can't tell if I like blondes or not. I'm probably forgetting somebody else, but you get the freaking point, people. I have enough things to discuss on this show. and discuss freaking women's look up blondes, dude. How I feel about them. Let's just be real. Let's get back to this segment. Tiffany Stratton defeats Nia Jax for obviously our WWE Women's Championship via DQ. And after the match, Trish Stratus makes the save for Stratton until Jax eventually puts down Stratus. And also, Charlotte Flair chooses Tiffany Stratton. Make sure she's on the show. Chooses Tiffany Stratton at WrestleMania 41 for a WWE Women's Championship. Obviously, fashion. You know who Charlotte Flair was challenging people. You don't act like you don't know before this decision happened on Friday night. She was obviously choosing Tiffany Stratton. She already faced Rhea Ripley 2 times at WrestleMania. And she ain't facing Julia for the NXT Women's Championship. She already did that the first time in Rumble. One of the members was Rhea Ripley, nonetheless. Come on, dude. Come on, you need to think once in a while. Who is he going to challenge? Is the other blonde SmackDown Tiffany Stratton? Let's be real. But I hope to God Tiffany Stratton retains. I have not been impressed with Charlotte Flair since coming back to WWE at the Royal Rumble match. Like, dude. What has she done? What has she done? I don't get it. I like Charlotte Flair. She's grown me a lot in the last 2 years. I used to never like Charlotte Flair. I used to always hate the Charlotte Flair propaganda BS that Vince McMahon was shoving down our throats. And Triple H is now starting to be like that a little bit again, but Vince McMahon with Charlotte Flair again. Don't like it, to say the least. Let's focus more on getting Charlotte back in the ring and less the promos. I say it's about Mercedes, my girl, Mercedes Moné. Charlotte Flair, I feel like, is very overhyped on a microphone. I'm not saying she's at a level of not that great like Mercedes. I love Mercedes. Mercedes is not great in the microphone. I will definitely admit that. But Charlotte is not as bad as Mercedes per se on the mic, but still, she's not that great. I just think people think she's a great promo. What the hell are you seeing? I'm not seeing. Literally, that's what I'm asking. What are you seeing? I'm not seeing about the microphone of Charlotte Flair's skills, or lack thereof. I feel she's a great wrestler. I'll give you that, dude. Charlotte's a great professional wrestler. But dude, mic skills is just as, I'm not saying as bad as Mercedes, but still, if you're gonna take one or the other. As star power wise, I'm choosing Mercedes in a given time. It's not because maybe being biased. I'm just saying. Just saying in general, dude. I'm being non-biased as possible in this segment. A lot of people feel the same way. So you take Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks, you're gonna call that woman, over Charlotte Flair. Everyone knows that. You can freaking say it. Well, you name it, dude. I'm just saying what the facts are. Just say the least, bro. You know what I'm saying, right? Thank you very much. Let's move on. Yeah, this match is actually pretty decent. Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. Let's go have a harp on the last segment of the show. Tiffany Stratton defeats Nia Jax via disqualification, and Charlotte Flair finally chooses Tiffany Stratton for Women's Championship at WrestleMania 41. The match is pretty good. Nia Jax has been better since losing the Women's Championship. Let's be real, though. She is not a Women's Champion professional wrestler. I don't care how much better she's gotten. She has, I'll give her that. But still, let's be glad she's down with the Women's Championship title picture from now on, right? Knock on wood. That was a big-time knock there. Holy crap, dude. That was a big-time knock there, to say the least. But, dude, Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte for WrestleMania 41 is not... I'm not been impressed with this feeling. It's kind of pissing me off a little bit, Triple H. A big-time match like Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton for WrestleMania 41 should be built up better. It took so much time with Charlotte going on to NXT. He went on all 3 brands last week, but now can we please build this up to be a big-time deal for WrestleMania involving the females? Is that a females level of feuds? Or maybe Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair, maybe direction for WrestleMania, which I don't mind at all. Like some people that don't like that probably say it for WrestleMania 42 next year, but it's just Las Vegas, people. Come on. Can't get any better than that. Like Los Angeles and New York City, you name it, dude. You name it. Las Vegas is a big city to do this match between Rhea Ripley and Bianca Belair. I mean, I'd rather have Rhea Ripley and Io Sky for sure. Well, for sure, I'll give you that, but still, let's just move on. Moving on to your main event, but we'll go back in a second. I hope the guy built this up better for Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. Because it should be built up better than what we're getting right now. I know it's just started basically, but still. Come on. We got to do something with Charlotte Flair. Get her in the ring, get her better on microphone, you name it. Come on, dude. And Tiffany Stratton should be retaining the Women's Championship at WrestleMania. I don't care what Charlotte Stan comes at me or what Charlotte fan clips my podcast. I don't give a hell. It's just what needs to happen. Tiffany Stratton needs to absolutely retain the Women's Championship at WrestleMania, to say the least. Moving on to your main event. Damian Priest defeats Braun Strowman and Jacob Fatu in the main event in the Men's Elimination Chamber qualifying match. Now, this is one of the few storyline progressions on the show, minus the straw for choosing the championship title defense at WrestleMania for Tiffany Stratton. This is another meaningful thing. Solo Sikoa came out during this match, obviously triple threat rules, it's no DQ, no disqualification, no countouts, you name it. So Solo Sikoa came out and caused havoc on Braun Strowman, hitting Samoan spike on Strowman. And Cody Rhodes' music hit. Eventually got the numbers game came up to Cody Rhodes, and now he's doing Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa about to team up and give Solo Sikoa Samoan spike to Cody Rhodes. But guess who Solo Sikoa hit? And it was not Cody Rhodes. I'll give you 2 seconds to guess. The guy he hit was none other than Tama Tonga. The partner, he was his own partner in the Bloodline. It was actually accidental, and Jacob Fatu realized that. He came out of the outside and turned around Solo Sikoa. And then Cody Rhodes, I think it was Cody Rhodes. Maybe it was Damian Priest. I think he pushed Jacob Fatu into Solo Sikoa. And this is basically it. Let's say at least from Bloodline's perspective on the show. Solo Sikoa is most definitely getting kicked out of the Bloodline. This new Bloodline 2.0 and everything. The question is, does he go on his own, or does he feud the Bloodline by himself, or does he go after, get his old boys, and just Roman Reigns and the Usos, and Sami Zayn as well, to help out? Maybe. We'll wait and find out then. We keep updating this decision as the long goes up, and the Bloodline propaganda. But after this match, it's a pretty decent match. Not a bad main event whatsoever. Damian Priest gets the win here and probably right call. He pinned Braun Strowman, thank God, dude. You should absolutely be a pin Braun Strowman, not Jacob Fatu. Let's be real. If you want Damian Priest in this match, you pin Braun Strowman, to say the least. So right outcome and right decision by pinning Braun Strowman for Damian Priest. So give us a great answers and Almost Lucas podcast on Sunday tomorrow. Now it's your Friday Night SmackDown, February 14, 2025, Valentine's Day edition of SmackDown Highlights. Moving on, Michelle McCool announced for WWE Hall of Fame for class of 2025. 2 weeks ago, Undertaker and Shawn Michaels were surprised Paul Triple H Levesque by announcing his upcoming induction to WWE Hall of Fame. Earlier yesterday, Levesque returned the favor by informing Undertaker's wife and former Divas champion Michelle McCool of her own induction also for class of 2025. News on McCool's WWE Hall of Fame entrance came courtesy of ESPN's Get Up, which obviously feels Mike Greenberg. Obviously, he's a great host for ESPN. In which she saw and the Undertaker appeared on as a special guest. It's an honor to have you go in. Levesque told McCool, "It's long overdue. You're one of the women that sort of transformed what we do and brought into the modern era. That was the first combining the athleticism with what we do. Just amazing, so happy for you, and such a well-deserved honor. Congratulations," end quote. Great for Michelle McCool, dude. She was actually one of my favorite Divas champions. I'm not a fan of Divas eras whatsoever. A few Divas wrestlers on the wrestling channel I actually quite enjoyed. And lack of women's division in Divas era, I was not a fan of Divas era whatsoever. But Michelle McCool actually was pretty decent for what she was, and I'm glad she's going to the Hall of Fame. In the class of 2025 for sure. Congratulations go to Michelle McCool for sure this lovely evening. Or this lovely Saturday afternoon, where maybe as always, people. Moving on. Josh Alexander reportedly expected to land in AEW. AEW have been watching W pick up talents like Penta, Jordan Grace, and Ricky Starks so far in 2025, but it seems that one free agent will be choosing to be Ali Lee coming in the near future. Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful Select had reported that former TNA World Champion Josh Alexander is either very close or has put the pen to paper on a deal with AEW. This is a following source within AEW, as well as people close to Alexander being under impression that the Canadian star will be arriving into the company very soon. Many assume that Alexander will be leaning more towards AEW than WWE due to being represented by a wrestling agent, Barry Bloom, who has helped the likes of Kenny Omega, Will Ospreay, and Kazuchika Okada secure big money deals in AEW in recent years. This isn't to say that there is no interest in WWE, as sources within the company have revealed that the plans involving Alexander were discussed in late 2024 thanks to WWE's working relationship with TNA. However, WWE have confirmed Alexander has not signed with them, and as of February 14th, Valentine's Day, AEW is now expected to land in the place for Alexander. Oh man, Josh Alexander, what are you doing? I'm not like a tribalistic type guy, but dude, if you're going to choose anything and choose an AEW stack roster with too much talent as it is, over probably like an NXT roster has no men's professional wrestlers, basically, other than like you got Ricky Starks there now and all but Femi World Champion Trick Williams. But you probably would choose NXT. I mean, that's just the umbrella in general, so you can go up the main roster sooner around later as well. So I'm shocked you actually choose TNA. Probably because of the money and everything, man. Some people are in for money, some people are in for success and career advancement in WWE and AEW in general, you can name it, dude. So we'll see what Josh Alexander does in All Elite Wrestling. I'm not expecting too much from him, but he is a great professional wrestler, I'll give him that. I would like to see him in NXT and then big time, like, lackluster NXT division. He probably threw us a lot down there. But what can he do, to say the least? So keep you updating Josh Alexander going forward in 2025 and beyond for sure. Moving on to NXT Vengeance Day 2025 preview and predictions for tonight's show. Remember I said at the top of the show, we know AEW Grand Slam Australia 2020 predictions. Well, like I said, there was already tape freaking show, to say the least. So don't blame me. Blame Tony Khan and AEW managers for not putting this out on the platform public. Moving on to NXT Vengeance Day 2025 preview and predictions. Starting with Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller versus Oba Femi for NXT Championship and Triple Threat match. I'm going with Oba Femi to retain his World Championship. No shocker there, obviously. Oba Femi is not losing that championship to one or two tag teams. Two guys are facing a freaking tag team. Which could be breaking up. So maybe Grayson Waller turns on Austin Theory after this match or during this match. I think that's actually going to happen. I think Grayson Waller's going to turn on Austin Theory maybe after the match and close the show for NXT Vengeance Day 2025. That's just how I feel, in all honesty. If it doesn't happen, you should never tease about any more heel turn or turning back on anybody for Grayson Waller or Austin Theory. This storyline is going way too long as it is. So we can find out then this ID closes NXT for tonight's show and Vengeance Day 2025. Keep updated. The No Limits Daily Show. Actually, the No Limits Lucas podcast tomorrow for Sunday. Moving on to Cora Jade versus Roxanne Perez versus Billy versus Julia for the NXT Women's Championship in a Fatal 4-Way match. So world title competitors, world title match on the show is not one-on-one matches either one. Not the world title for male and women's female world for world title either. It's all Fatal 4-Way for women and a Triple Threat match for the men. I'm going with Julia to retain her NXT Women's Championship match on tonight's show. I feel like Cora Jade was added to this match. I only take the pinfall for this match. I don't see her win this Women's Championship whatsoever. I don't see Roxanne winning a 3-time champion, Bayley a 3-time champion, 2-time champion in general. I definitely don't see Bayley win this match with Roxanne. I probably see definitely Julia win this match for sure. And I think she's going to pin Cora Jade for 1, 2, 3. It'll be a decent match for tonight's NXT Vengeance Day. Moving on to Stephanie Vaquer, match I probably think that will steal the show, honestly. It's Stephanie Vaquer versus Val and Henley for the NXT Women's North American Championship. I'm going with Stephanie Vaquer becoming the new NXT Women's North American Champion. It might be, I'm not saying it's a hot take in general. A lot of people say Stephanie's going to win here. I don't know if I like this, though. Because I feel like Stephanie Vaquer should be in the world title and put in invitations and everything. But I don't know, maybe the title versus title for Julia and Stephanie Vaquer. I don't think that's necessary. Maybe they could be one-on-one match for a world title in general. Wait and find out then. I feel like Stephanie Vaquer is freaking phenomenal. Stephanie Vaquer is freaking make a future piece of women's division involved for world titles very soon rather than is. She's probably for NXT and world main roster for sure in years to come. Same with Julia as well. So maybe a big time match in the future. After this match, I feel like this match is going to steal the show. I feel like it's the best. If I can pick a best match of the night, it'd probably be this match in job. She's Stephanie Vaquer and Fallon Henley. This should be a freaking great match. I think both of them are freaking great. Stephanie Vaquer is one of the best women's wrestlers in all professional wrestling. She's a what? How old is Stephanie Vaquer? Let me look this up. Give me this. How old is Stephanie Vaquer? How old is Stephanie Vaquer? Look this up. Stephanie, type Stephanie, freaking me, Lucas. The hell you doing? Stephanie Vaquer. She's 31 years old. Wow, she's 31 years old, dude. Stephanie Vaquer is freaking great. For 31, she's 31 years old. That's freaking, I would say it's old, but still, it's kind of old for a woman that's been there, what, not even like a week, month or so? Not a month, not even a year at the top, so you get the point. You get the freaking point. I'm surprised she's 30. I must feel a little bit younger than maybe like 29. I mean, she don't look 31, so she's a little bit younger. Like 30, 29, maybe it's not far from this. But you get the freaking point, people. I'm going with Stephanie Vaquer to win NXT Women's North American Championship tonight on NXT Vengeance Day. Moving on, Trick Williams versus Eddie Thorpe in a strap match. I don't care for this, honestly. What's with NXT being its big-time stipulations for a little list of matches, to say the least? Especially involving the freaking men. So this past NXT, we saw Rich Holland and Tony D'Angelo inside a freaking steel cage. Who asked for that? No, but it's a Torco. Nobody did. And I got Trick Williams and Eddie Thorpe in a freaking strap match. Do you care? Because I don't. I'm going with Trick Williams to win the match here and everything, obviously. So I feel like he'd be challenging all but family for a world title at maybe NXT Stand Deliver, maybe in NXT Roblox. Wait, find out then. Moving on to Shoki and Mario. Oh my god, it was just tag team match. It's Shoki and Mario. I don't know freaking say his name, dude. And Josh Perez, which is Nathan Frazier and Axiom, also known as Fraxium, for the NXT Tag Team Champions. Obviously, Nathan Frazier and Axiom Fraxium retained their NXT Tag Team titles tonight on NXT Vengeance Day. Should be a whatever match, honestly. If they can pull off the great tag team match in NXT, it is definitely Nathan Frazier and Axiom. They're probably the best tag team in 2024 and so far in 2025 for sure. Like, you can't even benefit the doubt for those two men. Moving on to definitely not your main event. Javon Evans versus Ethan Page. I'm going with Javon Evans to win this match tonight at NXT Vengeance Day. Should be a fun match as well. Keep it all updated. Anonymous Lucas Podcast on this tonight's event produces tomorrow on the podcast. And finally, on this day in wrestling history, and quoted to finish off the Anonymous Daily Show February 15, 2025 special edition. Starting to see in wrestling history, 1986, a WWF Saturday Night's main event taping from Phoenix, Arizona. Mr. T defeated Bob Orton Jr. by count in a boxing match. Brutus Beefcake and Greg Valentine retained the WWF Tag Team titles against the British Bulldog and Hulk Hogan. Always F Hulk Hogan on his podcast. And our voice cracked while saying that. Retained the WWF World Championship against Magnificent Marco and by countout. In 1998, Savio Vega replaced an injured WWF champion Shawn Michaels in the main event of WWF In Your House. No Way Out of Texas from Houston, Texas, obviously, in this disqualification match. 8-man tag team match won by the team of Stone Cold Steve Austin, Owen Hart, the late great Owen Hart, Cactus Jack, and Chainsaw Charlie. They defeat Triple H, Billy Gunn, Road Dogg Jesse James, and Savio Vega. At the conclusion of the match, China provoked Austin, which resulted in the 9th wonder of the world, receiving a Stone Cold Stunner. Yeah, boy, you don't see it anywhere in 2025 at all. You definitely won't see a male hitting a female in professional wrestling. You definitely won't see that ever again. In 1999, The Rock regained the WWF World title from Mankind in a ladder match on WWF Monday Night Raw in Birmingham, Alabama, with the assistance from Paul White. The victory confirmed the main event of the WWF title match for WrestleMania, I believe it was 14, I believe, or 15, between The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. X-Pac lost the WWF World Heavy European Championship to Shane McMahon in a tag team match, which included Triple H and Kane as their respective partners. In 2004, in the year I was born, Eddie Guerrero defeated Brock Lesnar in an upset victory for the WWE Championship at WWE No Way Out from the Cow Palace. The Cow Palace. Okay, dude, interesting name. In San Francisco, California, obviously, where they won, they made Guerrero a Triple Crown and Grand Slam champion. Also on the card, Eddie's nephew, Chavo Guerrero, defeated Rey Mysterio for a WWE Cruiserweight Championship. And on 2009, Edge, also known as Adam Copeland and Cope in AEW, lost the WWE Championship in the first of 2 Elimination Chamber matches in No Way Out in Seattle, Washington. He would then attack Kofi Kingston during his entrance and take Kofi Kingston's place in the World Heavyweight Championship Chamber match to win the title. Sounds like a freaking dumb booking decision for me. Or for WWE and Joe. Classic Vince McMahon, if you ask me, though. Edge will go on to WrestleMania 25 to defend the title against John Cena and The Big Show. Also, as Paul White in AEW, obviously, you don't know about that. Triple H won the WWE Championship in the Chamber match itself. And on 2016, a five-way match, a fatal five-way match, in Monday Night Raw from Anaheim, California. Kevin Owens won a WWE Intercontinental Championship, and the other components were defending Del Hart, Dean Ambrose, as well as John Moxley in AEW World Champion. Dolph Ziggler is Nick Nemeth in Impact Wrestling. Stardust is now Cody Rhodes, and Tyler Breeze in general. Moving on to 2021, your final part of in wrestling history. I lost my notes. See what the hell happened? I don't know what happened. There we go. Moving on to 2021, your final part of in wrestling history. On episode Monday Night Raw, Bad Bunny defeated Kira Tozawa to become a new 24/7 champion. I don't care to say least, and forget the 24/7 championship to say least. The 24/7 championship is one of the most meaningless titles in all of wrestling history. Probably the most meaningless championship in all of wrestling history. And finally, for your Norman Daily Show for February 15, 2025, your quotes of the day. Especially the Norman Daily Show. For there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to speak it. By Amanda Gorman, to finish off your No Limits Daily Show February 15, 2025. As always, thank y'all for watching No Limits Lucas, No Limits Daily Show February 15, 2025, your special edition of the No Limits Daily Show. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for an episode number 35 of No Limits Lucas Podcast. Enjoy and try to enjoy AEW Grand Slam Australia. You've probably seen the spoilers already, people. It's a taped show. Sadly, you not know about that. As I freaking hurt my chair, though. I'm sorry about that. And enjoy AEW Grand Slam Australia. And also, enjoy NXT Vengeance Day for 2025 as well. Until then, take care, everyone. Peace out. Love you all.